Hey guys, what's going on? So in this video, I'm gonna share some of the E30 drifting, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about the setup, what I want to improve, what I want to change, and some future mods for it. This car's pretty fun, as you just saw, but there's a lot that needs to be done. After beating on it so much, I've realized what it needs. A few things that have gone wrong or broken. The entire exhaust fell off, pretty much, dragging on the ground. The tires were huge. I got the new tires on the front. I had a little bit of rubbing on this fender because this one's not replaced with the rolled ones yet. Nothing bad, it didn't bind at all. The rears were really, really bad. So this one is pretty much done. This was off of the front, and you can see it's got tread. Well, what happened, increased heat, and because they're so old, it was actually, and you can see it right here, it was inflated correctly. The tire was actually stretching out and bubbling. This is all rounded. It has like no air left. The cords were actually peeling. It was like maybe this far out. It was a really bumpy ride. I only got maybe 10-15 minutes on these tires, which sucks because they're old. So new tires in the rear will help with grip and with longevity, because I didn't really get to drift it all that much. I had to switch out the tires so fast. This car really doesn't slide well. But with the new bigger tires on the front with the wheels, it's actually a lot better. That last video I did a lot better. I'm going to order like 10 of the cheapest tires I could find on Amazon, because I have Amazon Prime, so they're about $28 each. We're going to see how they do. This one's was having similar issue. You can see it's good tread, but yeah, cord, which is unfortunate because there's still tread, even on the inside. There's a lot of camber. Another thing is when I did the coilovers, I don't know if I mentioned, but I left the stock shocks in. So the rear end is really, really bouncy. It has really, really stiff springs, and so there's a lot of body roll because it'll pull up. Well, I'd like to replace them. There's some good replacements you can get for $50 to $100. Hopefully that'll help with the body roll, because that's really hard with transitioning. My issue was I'd go to transition, and if I transition aggressively, it would just spin out. That also has to do with the really, really bad tires. They weren't grippy. They're really small. They're most of the time mismatched, or like I said, overheating and expanding, and pretty much leading to the tiniest contact patch. That helps because it's low power, so it kicks out pretty easily with a clutch kick, but it doesn't help when actually sliding. Did a couple more things that I didn't record. I took out some of the rear interior and all of the door cards. I have some plans for the door cards. I'm gonna rewrap them with like a suede fabric, and then I'm going to put them back on because they're only about 2 pounds each. Once you do that, I want to keep kind of a nice stockish looking interior because it is fairly clean. I still have to take the carpet out, clean up a little bit, and then I also a dashboard for pretty much free. I'm gonna cut it down, gut it out, and then because it only has that crack and another one over there, I'm gonna finish repairing it, and then I'm gonna flock it and install it. That is to come. I'm probably gonna do that at the same time as the door cards. So those are some future plans, some problems I had with the car. I also have found a $200 turbo kit, but I ended up oversleeping this morning. The guy never got back to me, so I don't have any info on that, so I don't know if it's happening. Backup plan has always been nitrous, because this thing would be awesome with a little more power. But it is running, driving great. Like I said, the tires were the biggest issue. I need new tires. This size right now is a 175. I'm gonna keep with that size. It's decent. Keep the springs at the same height, because once I start taking a lot of weight out of the rear, it will naturally lift. It will naturally reduce some of the camber. And then an update on budget. So if you are following along, I got the car running and driving for $300. The diff blew. So I drove to Indiana and I bought a new differential, Lexan windows, which I have to install still. And that will be also a part when I do the door cards and such. I got a mirror, fenders, hydro e-brake, which I still have to install as well. A couple other things for $180. Then I bought the wheels for $150. So right now I'm at about $630 or so. My budget I put myself at was about $800. I'm probably gonna be hitting around $850 to $900 with tires, which is fine. I wanted to stay under $1,000 for sure, but I might be able to hit that 800 mark if I get some good deals. A couple things personally I want to add in the video. I'm gonna add something now. It's made me so happy. It's why I haven't uploaded in a little bit. It was my girlfriend's birthday yesterday. I had a great time and this happened. She said yes. I'm engaged. We've been together for 4 years. She's so beautiful. We live together. She is the love of my life. She helps me grow and succeed and has made me the best person I can be. And she supported me a lot, even though it doesn't seem like it with my YouTube. She hypes me up. She keeps me going. So I'm so happy for that. I just wanted to share it, especially because I can look back at this and just remember it. It's awesome. And E46 looks like it's rotting, right? Well, I have ordered some clear taillights. And then I also got a pretty good deal on a AEM Yugo wideband 02 gauge, an ATI. It's for the steering wheel. It's the piece behind it. It has two things coming off for gauges. I think I talked about this in another video, but I'd like to address it again. And it also comes with a true boost gauge. It is only the gauges and the gauge holder, so I do have to order the wiring and an O2 sensor, but that is about $150. Money has been a little tight just because the engagement ring, buying and having 3 cars and all the parts I bought, and then I also had to take some time off work. So money's a little tight. It's slowing down the E46. There's not much left to do. I want to do the over fenders, the tail lights, the side skirts, and then finish up the wiring and try and start it. I am hoping for, and I keep saying different dates and different times. I'm getting too optimistic, but this week it's going to get pulled out of the garage. I'm going to finish it up, and I'm going to get a video out for you guys because I know this is my most popular build. It's what people want to see. Anytime I post about it, it's awesome. So I'm excited. And then E34, definitely going to have some videos on that, but that's on the back burner compared to this. I have work in a little bit, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to take a nap. And then I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the E30. And hopefully you're super excited for the E46. See ya.